Welcome to the Masturdebators podcast. I'm your host, Jayo, Indian Time Staxx.
I'm Enjay.
And this is Captain and Sherrard.
Jayo Indian Time Staxx is great.
Yes.
That needs to be on a shirt.
It does, because, but in my defense, I tell people this all the time. I run on LA time. So technically speaking, I'm actually right on time for a 7 o'clock shoot. Right?
Yeah, sure.
So you tell everybody that you run on LA time just so you can be an hour late to everything.
Precisely. And doesn't it make sense?
No.
What?
It drives me insane.
Fine. Everyone's different.
In my defense, I was having a good time at the beach. So I was living that.
Oh, that was the pressing matter.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No, basically we were playing volleyball in the water and had my phone. I came out and I was like, "Holy fuck, it's 6:45." So that is the reason I was busy.
So you didn't want to cut the party off short.
I know. I just didn't know the party was extending to where it was. Like I said, my intentions were to be here at 7 o'clock Saskatoon time.
Yeah.
But when you shit happens.
Oh, he meant to be on time. Oh, that changes everything.
Yeah, it does.
He meant to be on time. He should. So just for everyone who doesn't know, he was supposed to be here. We were supposed to start recording at 7, which means probably
Saskatoon
be here.
time. Central Standard Time.
Yes. So that means you should probably be here at 6:45 so that we can get everything set up and then hit the record button.
Ironically,
at 7.
as I said, I looked at my phone. It was 6:45. So
yeah, but you weren't here. You were still at the beach.
The universe works in funny ways sometimes.
So you showed up approximately an hour later than you needed to. It's not that bad. It could have been worse, I guess.
Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
But as you can tell, I'm actually in my beach wear. I came straight from the beach. So
yeah.
Did you?
And yes, straight. I'm actually driving my buddy's BMW right now because I didn't want to go home.
That's not a bad excuse.
It's a good time, man. I'm actually not wearing any shoes in the house, and you've been saying you've been wearing your shoes in the house all the time. What's up with that?
I just started wearing my shoes in the house lately. I don't know.
Is that you just having a midlife crisis, or what's going on here? But
I don't know, man. I feel like wearing socks is it looks funny. Just seeing seeing someone walking around just in socks to me. Because when you see people everywhere else but in someone's house, they're wearing shoes.
Right.
If you go to anywhere.
Okay, so you're saying how it looks on other people or just on yourself in general?
On myself and other people. If I feel like in my house, if you want to wear your shoes in my house, you're welcome to wear your shoes in my house from now on. That goes for everybody. Unless they're muddy as fuck, then I might have to step to you a little bit. But
actually, now
do you clean more often though?
Huh?
Do you clean more often?
No, I clean the same amount, but the thing is my shoes aren't dirt. They don't get dirty. It's not muddy around where I live ever. You know what I mean? And I have 2 mats that I wipe my feet off of if it's rainy.
Not gonna lie though, now that I actually think about this further, people do look pretty weird with just socks on.
Yeah,
I just kind of clicked that in. I don't ever looked at the details like that, but
imagine seeing me right now in my outfit. I'm wearing just regular khaki pants and a tee
khaki.
and a hat and and a watch and stuff. Now imagine if I just picture that outfit, just a normal casual going out kind of outfit,
right?
And then which is with socks. It's just no, you expect to have shoes there to tie the outfit together.
So when you go to the house party now, you'd be take your shoes off. I have an image to uphold. I can't take off these shoes.
Yeah, or I'll just bring house shoes. I'm gonna start doing that too.
Yeah, just trust me, the outfit doesn't work without the shoes.
I'm gonna get some. No, for real. I'm gonna get some shoes that I just don't wear outside, that I just leave in my car, and then if I go to people's houses, I'll just put my house shoes on.
Don't worry about it. They're just house shoes.
Yeah, they're just my house shoes, bro.
That is the same thing that they would kind of do in Japan. Right, for the most part, you're supposed to remove your outdoor shoes when you get into the house, and there's a little area, and then you wear your slippers, and this is just the Enjay version of having household respect.
Are you? Are you part Japanese or something? Or did I miss something?
No. Another thing is just I have wood floors through my whole house, right?
Right.
So things get little crumbs and stuff get like they get there pretty quick. Like I can sweep pretty much the whole floor of the house.
Right.
And in a day later, like there's shit on the floor. You know what I mean? Just from walking around and stuff. And it, you step on shit with your socks and you're just, the fuck was that? And you look
I
down.
guess it's a little bit different if you don't have a carpet. Like I remember the loft.
Yeah.
Like why there was like really no point to take your shoes off because it's like just concrete floor.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You
So,
can't wear shoes on carpet though. Like
yeah, I don't have any carpet in my house though. There's nowhere on my house that's
okay,
carpet.
that's
carpet is
fine.
actually being phased out. Really, a lot of people don't have carpets anymore.
It is
Like a
kind of
dying
gross.
I
Think about
miss yeah, it is. You're walking around on it. And see, but here's the thing: if you had house shoes, carpets wouldn't be so gross. The only reason they're gross is because bare feet and like feet with socks walking around
Actually,
on
yeah,
them all the
because
time.
socks would absorb a lot of greasy shit.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're wearing house shoes in the house, then they're just clean, and you have the bottom of your house shoe soles, but like, who cares,
So, Cap, you're saying this is like they do this 100% all the time in Japan?
Yeah, that's just a thing.
I think I'm onto something.
I think you might be.
Well, too, like all these like big businesses, like say Uber, for example, it always originates from an idea overseas.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think about. I have friends that are like American who have like shoe closets,
Right.
And then when they get ready for the day and they finish putting on their outfit, they put their shoes on in their bedroom. Not as they're getting out the door. They put their
That's
shoes on
true.
in their bedroom.
Yeah.
And then they walk around the house and they do shit until they leave. Because that's just the way it is. Like,
Let's say I definitely do not have a shoe closet.
I want to have a shoe closet.
Actually, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Because I'm just, like, how much does it cost then to actually, like, though to have an actual closet for shoes? You need like at least 20 pairs.
Yeah.
Unless you just have a walk-in closet, you just have your shoe like area there. But
No, you need, like, there's a difference.
A closet
Between a
just for
walk-in
shoes.
closet with shoes and a
Because like
shoe
what I've
closet.
usually done is like I just put shoes in the bottom of my closet, and that's my clothes.
Cap.
closet.
I'm talking about a sneaker closet. Okay.
Like having an assortment of sneakers.
like the hip hop rappers, they like to have those things.
Google
Okay.
image search right now.
Yeah.
Sneaker closet.
So, yeah, the
And you'll
crinkly
probably see a
clacks.
picture of DJ Khaled.
You probably will. You
Just on the
probably
radio
will.
today, I just could not stand him. Like, respect for the guy for doing his thing, but Christ, I hate his voice.
Not gonna lie, like I got much love for Khaled, but maybe it's because I've actually overall just stopped looking at other people's snaps. But I used to like watch his daily, like every snap as it came out, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
Now I'm just kind of like, Assad's getting big though.
That's a very nice song you have there. Mind if I yell my name over it?
That's gonna be like my shit. Yo Stax.
I'm surprised you haven't done that yet.
It's coming. Mixtape 2018.
Not even that. I'm surprised you haven't snuck your voice into any of my shit. You haven't just been like, "Hey, I want to do this." Cuz like I'm never going to ask you, but if you ask me to like be a part of something,
Would you like me to?
if there's something you hear where it's like that would be dope. Yeah,
Done.
tell me.
Done. I'll start drafting up some ideas and
Okay.
and just make sure I get my my quote.
Yeah.
It's 10 grand a track.
Mhm. For 2 words.
Yeah,
Yo Stax. Yeah, I love it.
a buttered bun.
$5,000 a word.
Yeah. The standard, the rate has been set.
Yeah.
But
You're averaging like fucking $3,500 a syllable.
yeah, I could just walk out the house, say 2 words, and just go back and like chill,
Yeah.
keep on living the dream.
That's where you want to be at. Like, charged by the
Yeah.
syllable. They have like a set amount, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't tell you guys. That's what I'm charging you guys for this shit. You guys have a big fucking bill with me. Like, like I want to see some money now. Like,
Damn, son.
Yo Stax.
Jesus Christ.
I know you came in here with a list of things. So, what do you want to talk about there, brah?
Well, we gotta talk about the disaster artist.
Which ones? Oh,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Why is that
Honestly,
happening?
When I saw that,
it looks amazing.
when I saw that, because like you guys brought the room into my life, and It was actually when we did that episode. It was actually a really good time, and
It was.
now and that's the best team. Like when it comes to comedy, those obviously I think a lot of people that's their favorite comedy team. Like I'm a huge fan of James.
Currently, not of all time, but I would say currently, yeah, probably.
Like James Franco, like that's one of my dudes.
Yeah.
And him playing Tommy Wiseau, oh shit. Like I will probably see that 3-4 times.
Is Seth Rogen playing Mark?
Seth Rogen's playing the director, I believe.
Oh, Tommy Wiseau is the director.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, that's actually we should look into that because I know like
I didn't watch the trailer.
Oh, in the trailer, Seth Rogen's like behind the camera, like they're trying to get him to keep on saying the lines. He keeps on forgetting the words. Tommy,
okay,
aka James.
Yeah,
and so it's just it's gonna be classic. Like we're definitely gonna have some Smokes Poutineery and watch that one together.
Ooh.
hell yeah. We still got to do another one of those, like to a different movie.
Is there any other cult classics like that?
Yeah, there's some. The one I mentioned last time was Birdemic.
Oh yeah. Actually, my question though, again, I think we may have talked about this before. When it comes to our boy Tommy,
Yeah.
like obviously the reason it's so successful and famous is because it's a shitty movie. It's so bad that it was good.
Yeah.
Does he think it was an actual good movie? Because he's probably at Comic-Con right now. He's probably doing his thing, and like, does he actually think
See,
that was like the greatest movie?
I
my
think he
opinion has
acts
changed
like it-
on this. Yeah.
I think he acts like it does, but I think he knows that it's shit. Sorry, you go ahead.
Yeah, like I was originally thinking that maybe he started off trying to make a really good movie, and then he kind of got distracted, and lo and behold, like they ended up creating something that just kind of got out of control and was still conscious of it, but just knew how it was playing the metagame in a sense. And I was talking to a few friends that had seen him in person, and there was like a screening event, and he got up on stage, and he was wearing like 3 belts, and then he took one off and then gave one away to somebody, and just all little ticks he was playing off of just pointed to him not actually being aware of the situation and of him actually being unhinged and just like not
Like he thinks he's a superstar.
like something happened and nothing is right, and he has no idea.
That's
And that's
good
horrifying.
thing, because
That's good.
No, that's a good thing, because
good
if
for us.
Tommy Wiseau thinks he's a superstar, I want more Wiseau Productions, baby.
But like, how can he not though now? He tours the
Give
world.
me all of them. I want the Room
Where do I
2.
invest?
I want the
Yeah.
prequel to the Room. I want to
Oh,
find
shit.
out how Tommy got in that situation with that bitch, and then I want the sequel. I want to find out that like Tommy impregnated his girl, and then Tommy has a son that lives on.
Shit.
Yeah, I want it. I want it all. I want the full story of the Room. I want the Room franchise, and then I want him to branch out and start directing other things. I want like
The crazy thing though is like how the entertainment scene works in that way. Is that again, people there's that they kind of think as an artist you have to be crazy talented. It's to be famous you have to be talented, but you don't.
no.
You could be
No.
the worst artist of all time, and you can still be famous. Like what's that? I think we talked about William Hung on the show, I believe.
The difference is like we have.
Yeah, like Tommy Wiseau and like, especially too, I guess like even a lot of new hip hop guys, but they have the catchy hooks. So there is some talent in there, but you can be shitty and be famous, which is kind of fact.
Yeah, I don't know. I
And
just
talented dudes like us, we're hustling, we're grinding.
I think Hollywood has this problem right now where there's a oversaturation in so many different markets for movies. Well, one of the biggest ones being comic book movies, but
Right.
honestly, even though we're only getting one a year of them, the hype is so exhausting that even I'm starting to feel a little Star Wars fatigue. Like I feel like every single day I can't go a day without people referencing or mentioning info about a new Star Wars movie, or people getting fired, or new actors being hired, or this and that and the next thing, and I really don't give a fuck. Like, just show me the movie.
So
and that's it.
you're kind of saying that there's so much hype and so much over marketing that you just see a shitty thing and like, oh, let's make that famous.
Well, it just no, it's not even that. What I'm getting at is like there's all this hype behind every single movie that I feel like every movie is almost like a letdown to fans. Like and people are just never satisfied, and even when they are, there's some people that just don't get it. Like even Logan, which I thought was an amazing movie. Yeah. A lot of people didn't like.
What?
Yeah. So
based on what? I think funny thing about Logan. I think we referenced him the last 3 episodes. So
yeah, we gotta keep bringing it up every single episode this season. We have to mention Logan. No, but basically my point is what Hollywood needs to do, because people are getting bored of seeing the same stories over and over again. Right. Is they need to, when a franchise starts to die out, they need to just give it to Tommy Wiseau. Wow.
Just
like the Terminator franchise. Like people are sick and tired of seeing the same Terminator franchise movie over and over again.
Imagine this.
Hand it to Tommy Wiseau. You're gonna get a original. You're gonna get something you've never seen before.
Imagine this. Imagine Tommy Wiseau directing the last Star Wars film.
That's the end of the series, but that's gonna go with a bang. Now, the thing is, would you give him a budget of The Room, or would you give him the budget of Star Wars? Because that is a dangerous concept.
You have to give him a smaller budget.
Because
I'm not actually joking about this. I'm seriously saying like the best one I can use is the Terminator, right? Because the Terminator franchise is just so fucked, and the last like 4 movies have been shit. Yeah. What do you have to lose? Right, just give it to this guy. Give him an indie movie budget. Yeah, special effects aren't hard to do now. You can see amazing shit in movies like Ex Machina was an indie film, and they won an Oscar for.
Oh, that's one
about
the robots, right? Yeah. I thought it was Ex Machina.
No, Ex Machina.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I'm in no position to discuss the title and how it's pronounced.
My point. I just think Tommy Wiseau is like, that's your ace up the sleeve.
He's like the Hollywood Jesus. He's the son of God.
He's more like the Hollywood Moses.
Moses.
Like when shit's fucked up, he's gonna come and save everybody and part C's and shit to make good films. Alien franchise. I'd love to see a Tommy Wiseau Alien movie.
Yeah.
What else would I like to see? I would like to actually see like.
There hasn't been a good Friday the 13th movie in a while. A Tommy Wiseau Friday the 13th production.
But that's the sad thing is basically got like the examples you're using is he can't do like comedy because like his shit is so it's funny when he does the serious shit. I don't think he would be like he'd be like a terrible comedic director.
Yeah, no, it has to be stuff that's like serious and just played out now.
Yeah.
Who's a superhero that I'm just sick and tired of already?
Batman.
Nah, Batman's fine.
No, do you know what? They should replace Ben Affleck with Tommy Wiseau. I can get behind that.
That just sink in for a second. I think that's because they want to replace Ben Affleck. I think that might be a good opportunity here.
No, Ben Affleck talked about it at Comic-Con. He addressed the rumors and said it's not for real. But with that said, maybe not as Batman, but I think Tommy Wiseau could be an incredible villain. Oh, like a Batman villain. Like Tommy Wiseau. See, this is the thing.
Tommy Wiseau as Mr. Freeze.
you know what movie? This is no joke. Like, not an ounce of sarcasm in me right now when I say this. Do you know what movie should actually cast Tommy Wiseau as a villain and it would make perfect sense?
Which?
Deadpool 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
Because it's fourth wall breaking, and it would make perfect sense. And he could even play Johnny he could play the same character as a villain who like is out to get Deadpool.
See, do you know what?
I need a job in Hollywood.
I was literally just gonna say that Hollywood needs us to save the industry.
Yeah. Like
we're going to this big like Warner Brothers, meeting, and they're like, "Hey, sell us, okay, guys. We want to save the industry." Tommy Wiseau.
People are sick and tired.
Tommy Wiseau, all across the board.
Yeah. There's a couple people who are like that. I think if like a surefire way to make any indie movie now a success is if you wanted to like just cast Rick Moranis in it. Everyone will go see it because it's like, where the fuck has he been? I need to go see Rick Moranis.
Is he still alive?
Oh yeah.
You hologram him if he's not.
Ah,
No,
true. Yeah.
he is. He
No,
is,
I think
but I'm just saying.
Actually, I
his
think,
wife died, so he didn't do acting for like 10, 20 years, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think they're doing. If they didn't already do it, they're doing a screening of Spaceballs at Broadway Theater. So we'll check it out.
They do screenings of The Room there like once a year. Isn't it like in September?
Yeah, usually. Or no, September to,
We
to
need
November.
to go.
Oh,
Sure.
and we're gonna have to like stream live somehow.
That's risky.
I like to live life on the edge.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
yeah.
cinemas like having cell phones recording devices in them. No, just a hunch.
Yeah.
You know what? But this is Broadway Theater. This is like the. This is they just
I've
do
never
indie
been there.
films.
I've never been there.
Actually, the last time I was there was like probably 6-7 years ago, and it was actually it was for Halloween. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Love
Oh,
that.
that'd be alright.
It's
Yeah.
great too because they, you know how like if you ever watched it live, because there's a whole thing like certain scenes you're supposed to.
You have to act
It's
it
more
out,
of an
right?
interactive
Yeah.
experience. Yeah, there's
I've never never done that.
Oh.
I just watched it with my ex one time.
yeah. So basically, like if you, I think there's probably a list somewhere, but like there's an area where it's just like throw rice or some shit like that.
the fuck?
Yeah, they
so
do
it's
it at the
actually
room
like,
too.
oh, do they?
Yeah, there's like actually they had to outlaw a few things, like you can't bring a football into the theater anymore, or metal spoons.
Oh man.
I hear your kicks over
We
there.
should show up in suits for no reason.
Oh yeah, I'll grow my hair out.
Do you
for it.
remember that? That's still to this day when I think back on The Room or any time that I rewatch it, the weirdest part of the whole movie is when they're like getting like fitted for suits and then they're just wearing suits for no reason, and then in the next scene they're just not wearing suits.
Yep.
They didn't go anywhere. Nothing happened.
You know, that's the magic of Tommy Wiseau.
They were just throwing a foot. They just put on the suits to throw a football around, and then the next scene they weren't in them anymore.
God bless Tommy.
I love it. I love it so much. I think Tommy Wiseau would do a great Godzilla movie if you made it like.
Oh my god.
Like the,
Yeah.
the what's it called? Not the subtitles, but
No.
when they talk over the lips. What's the what I'm looking for?
Dubs.
Yeah.
Dubs. Yeah.
Yeah. No, not even a dub. Just like Oh, actually, Tommy Wiseau dubbing like Ultraman would be everything. But also, I'd love to just see him. You know that Godzilla movie that came out that was made in Japan last year? It was called like Godzilla Resurgence
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
It had a really small budget and it looked like kind of like crap. Like the Godzilla just looked
Well,
like
weak compared to the
old
American remake.
Godzilla. Yeah, very weak. But like give Tommy Wiseau a budget like that. The Godzilla doesn't have to look great. That's not what we're there for. We're not there to see a special effects, spectacle. We're there to watch some crazy Tommy Wiseau direct some crazy shit.
The day I hear Tommy Wiseau production or Wiseau Productions presents Godzilla, whew, count me in, bud.
Jaws remake.
It's basically yeah.
Get away from me, motherfucker.
Fucking Tommy Wiseau. That's actually, he's again, you can't hate the player, hate the game, man, because he's still making money off this shit. Yeah, but say hands down, he's probably at Comic-Con right now getting mad money for taking pictures and autographs and shit like that.
Oh, especially now, like
Yeah.
the disaster, like that.
Disaster movie, he's gonna get some money.